Most people today think they're lazy. They blame themselves for not having energy, for having no discipline and no focus. But what if I told you you're probably not lazy at all? Your brain is just overstimulated. And once you understand this, you will stop attacking yourself and start protecting your attention instead. Because the real problem isn't that you don't want to improve. It's that your brain have been programmed to crave constant stimulation. And anything slower than that now feels unbearable. So listen, you are not lazy. Your brain is overstimulated. Your brain was never designed for this much stimulation. Think about how we all, majority, start our days. Before we even get out of bed, we check our phones. Notifications, messages, I don't know, for some emails, for some even social media. Your brain goes from 0 to 100 in seconds. Then throughout the day, you scroll while eating, watch something while texting, or play game while watching something, listen to something while working. There is never silence anymore, never boredom, never space to just exist. And here's the dangerous part. When your brain gets used to constant dopamine, normal life starts to feel very dull. Reading feels hard. Working feels exhausting. Even relaxing doesn't feel relaxing. So you assume something is wrong with you. But it's not you, it's overstimulation. Dopamine is running your life. Every notification, every short video, every quick piece of information gives your brain a dopamine hit. Now look, I'm not gonna sit here and be like those old folks, be like, oh, you have to stay away from your phone, they're bad for you. No, I'm just telling you what is exhausting you, overstimulating you, and not letting you reach your highest potential, which is making you feel like you're lazy when you're not. Look, dopamine isn't bad. It's what motivates us. But when your brain gets flooded with it all day, your baseline shifts. If you're on dopamine all day long, of course, when you're not on your phone or when you're doing some simple tasks such as reading, such as working, quiet tasks, you're gonna start feeling depressed. You're gonna start feeling like something is missing. You won't have that achievement feeling because you are not getting dopamine. Because your baseline has shifted, now your brain expects everything to be fast, exciting, and effortless, like doom scrolling. Does scrolling through social media require any effort whatsoever from us? No. And because of this, when something requires patience, like building a skill, focusing at work, going to the gym, improving your life, your brain resists it. Do not misunderstand. Not because you are incapable. It's just how you have trained your brain. You have shifted the baseline and you have been giving it constant stimuli, constant dopamine. For your brain, now effort is not the same. You can scroll for 2 hours and not even realize so much time has passed by, but not even sit down and read for 20 minutes. Overstimulation is quietly killing your motivation. Look, most of us, we don't even realize what's going on. We don't even realize what is the problem. We look at ourselves and call ourselves lazy, uninterested, this, that, instead of understanding why we're like this currently. And that is because of all this overstimulation. Most people think motivation disappears because they lack ambition. That's not the case. Motivation disappears because your brain is genuinely tired, not physically tired, mentally saturated. When your mind never gets to rest, it loses its sharpness. You become easily distracted. You procrastinate more. You feel restless even when doing nothing. And the worst part, you start doubting yourself. You tell yourself, I have no discipline. Why can't I just focus? What is wrong with me? Meanwhile, your brain is simply begging you for less noise, for some rest. Think to yourself, why does nothing feel exciting anymore? Have you noticed things that used to feel so good, enjoyable, just don't feel the same anymore? I did. I used to love sitting and watching movies, series without breaks, with full focus. And then I realized at some point I cannot concentrate on thing that I enjoyed the most in this, like one of my greatest hobbies, watching movies, watching TV series, watching things. I couldn't do it anymore. In a way, that is stimulation as well, but it's not as fast. In movies, in series, characters, they go through development, the storyline, it builds and go through arcs and so on. And that's slow. But because I got used to the fast and exciting social media, instant gratification, I couldn't watch things that I enjoyed anymore because they seemed boring, dull, and slow. If you have also felt this about anything in your life, that is your biggest sign that you are overloaded with dopamine. When you're constantly fed with dopamine, everyday pleasures stop feeling so exciting. Like for some people, morning coffee, that morning routine, that itself is enjoyable. That itself is, I don't know, exciting. Some people do actually go to sleep hoping, like waiting to drink coffee next morning. But when you're on your phone all the time, look, I'm just giving phone as an example, by the way. It doesn't have to be specifically phone. When you're stimulated all the time, that morning coffee, simple, quiet, making the coffee, taking it, drinking it while, I don't know, thinking about some thoughts, or if you have a view, looking through your view, does not hit the same anymore. It's not exciting, it's boring. Slow mornings feel boring. Deep conversations feel draining. Progress feels too slow. So you chase more stimulation without realizing that that's the exact thing that's making you feel empty. It becomes a cycle. The more stimulation you're getting, less satisfaction, and again, more stimulation. You do not need more motivation. You just need less noise. I could tell you a shift that could actually help you and change your life. Stop trying to be more motivated. Start becoming less distracted, because clarity lives in a quiet place. Learn to live, learn to exist in quietness. When your brain is no longer overwhelmed, something amazing happens. Your focus returns, your patience increases, you feel calmer, more patient, more present. Every simple thing feels good again. And you can simply start doing this by reducing the noise around you. That can mean anything. If it means your phone to you, then reducing your screen time. If it means friends, loud gatherings to you, reduce the amount of time you're spending with them. Whatever it means for you, reduce the noise. Learn to tolerate boredom again. I know this will sound very strange, but boredom is actually incredibly healthy for your brain. Boredom is where creativity comes from, where ideas appear. Think of it like this. Now, regardless of your current age, if you didn't have gadgets as a kid, weren't you just coming up with interesting ideas, interesting plays to have fun with your friends? Weren't you making your dolls talk to each other? That's where the creativity comes from, because you were bored, because you weren't constantly stimulated. Your nervous system resets in boredom. Most people interrupt boredom when it starts. For example, one of the simplest thing, when we're online, we all grab our phone. And we need that stimulation for that time to pass by fast. While waiting for someone, we grab the phone. 5 free minutes from work, from anything, we grab the phone. Now listen, try this instead. Let yourself be bored sometimes on purpose. Train yourself. Go for a walk or to gym, doesn't matter, without music. Sit with your thoughts. And if that is difficult for you, okay, go when you're in line, just be on your own head instead of on your phone or anything else. Eat without watching something. I'm not saying it will be easy. At first, it will be uncomfortable. It will be itchy. That's a sign your brain is detoxing from all the overstimulation. Stay with it. Be persistent. On the other side of this boredom, there is mental clarity, and I promise you that. Protect your attention like it's your most valuable asset. Your attention shapes your entire life. What you focus on daily becomes your reality. So please start asking yourself, whatever you're focusing on, whatever you're choosing to focus on, is this nourishing my brain or is it just entertaining it? Look, do not misunderstand me. I am not saying remove social media, phone, and everything entirely. All I'm saying is reduce it. Because let's be honest, extremes never last. Look, reduce the unnecessary noise instead of going to the extreme of like removing your phone or like removing your social media. Create moments in your day where your brain can breathe, such as while eating, while going out on a walk, while showering, or just any simple task that you need to do. You will be shocked how quickly your mind will strengthen when it's not constantly interrupted. Now, the great truth, your life will change when your brain slows down. Imagine waking up without immediately reaching for your phone. Imagine being able to focus deeply. Imagine feeling present in your own life again. That version of you is not far away. You are not broken. You are not lazy. You are not lacking discipline. Your brain is just overstimulated. And the moment you give it less noise, you create space for your real potential to surface. Not a louder version of you, a clearer one, a calmer one, a more powerful one. So if you have been hard on yourself lately, let this be your reminder. Maybe you don't need to push yourself harder. Maybe you just need to protect your mind better. So I hope today you can start by creating boring moments in your life to make sure your brain is resting. And then you can let me know if this boredom has helped you with your creativity, with your laziness, and in general, your daily life. Thank you for watching my video, and I'll see you later. Bye bye.